A woman is surprised to find out that her husband has been selling fake paintings for a scam. Gina didn't believe her husband was that kind of person. The other party just took out the leader of the criminal gang that had just been arrested. He confessed that he bought the fakes from her husband. They suspected that Gina's husband wasn't dead, but that he was trying to avoid responsibility and cover up the truth with the news of the plane crash. This reversal was too much for Gina to handle. She told Anna. Once again, she was torn. Was her husband dead or not? Until the next day, when Gina returned to work at the hospital. Her niece, who works as a carer, suddenly overheard a female patient calling her lover, and her name was Ivan. What a coincidence, she told Gina. She froze. She rushed to the ward. She realized the man wasn't her husband, so she secretly asked him if he was Anna's husband. The look on his face was instantly alarming. In an instant, Anna understood everything. She told him he had no conscience. Your wife and daughter are waiting for you to come home and you're enjoying yourself. The man was not happy. Ask her who she is. Did I tell you to mind your own business? Anna simply blurted it all out. That my family is broken. But you still have a family, but you don't know how to cherish it. At this point, the man listened to a little guilt. Finally told him what happened on the day he boarded the plane. He received a call from a rich woman inviting him over for a few days, so he didn't travel and asked his colleagues to keep it a secret. After that, he stayed with the rich woman all the time. So the man who boarded the plane and died was Gina's husband, but now she's ready to accept the truth. She just wanted to persuade the man in front of her to go home, but the man said he minded the rich businessman with his wife. He thought they were together. Gina told him your wife was faithful. You should think about what to do next. The man got a serious look on his face but left without replying. She immediately called Anna and said she'd seen Ivan. Anna's face turned to ashes in an instant. She hung up. She didn't listen to the whole thing. She thought her husband was dead. She thought that for her daughter's sake, she might consider accepting a rich businessman. She invited him to her home that night, but no sooner had she entered the house than Ivan returned. The moment she saw him, Anna froze, and so did the businessman. Ivan immediately warned his rival, but Anna stopped him. The businessman had the good sense to leave. He said he would wait for Anna's final decision. After that, Ivan begged her to forgive him, but she couldn't accept it and threw him out of the house. She hoped to numb herself with work, but then the tycoon's wife came back. When she saw her, she scolded her for talking to her husband. It turned out that Ivan had left. The rich woman had had enough. She wanted to come back to enjoy her wealth. Anna decided to talk to him one last time. She said she still couldn't accept him. From now on, she doesn't want to see him again. I hope we will never meet again. Without waiting for the businessman's reply, she opened the door and left, but Anna didn't let her husband into the house, even when he was out in the rain. But her daughter kept saying, "Let daddy come home or he'll get sick." Anna paid no attention. She asked her daughter to find some glue, but she brought her a mysterious box. When she opened it, it was the ring her husband had prepared. At that moment, her heart softened. She went straight downstairs into the rain and decided to get back together with her husband. On Gina's side, she chose to live with her niece. She saw her husband's son once in a while. She became friends with his mother. From then on, she focused on her work.